Thank you for listening. A list of content warnings can be found in the episode description. Take care. Enjoy the show.
Yes, very strange symbols. You say this was left to you? Strange indeed.
Yes, it was an inheritance.
I see.
So, you recognize the symbols?
Vaguely. Some of my father's notes had references to such glyphs. Of course, his notes are almost as unintelligible as these.
But can you translate it?
But this language is a long dead one, known to virtually no one. I believe my father did know it, and may well have been the only man in Sigil at the time that would have been able to comprehend such writings.
Finam, the linguist, gently folds the pages of this dodecahedron shut and hands it back to you. Do you have his notes with you? He looks over his shoulder to the piled stacks of tomes and parchment that cover almost every solid surface in this small abode, and shrugs.
Yes, somewhere, but they'll be of no use to you if you are looking to translate anything directly. And the few actual books he had pertaining to that language disappeared around the time of his murder, I believe. Quite unfortunate.
I'd very much like to see them just the same.
Well, his particular methods of annotation are quite hard to decipher. I've made notes on his notes of my own, just to try and collate everything he had. It was all in my research journal, but I seem to have misplaced that recently, and I haven't the time to go searching.
I'll find it for you then. Where did you last have it?
Well, I'm not certain. It might be at, but perhaps it somehow found its way into the brothel of Slating intellectual lusts. But how that could have come to pass, I do not know.
Fine. I'll go look there. You had said your father was murdered.
Strangled, he was. He had left a tutor someone. He taught various languages to supplement his research income, and was discovered dead in a side chamber of the Civic Fest Hall. The killer was never found. This was perhaps 50 years ago now. I was but a child.
Could he have taught this language?
Well, surely he could, and would, were he alive today. My father was said to be a great teacher. I've his skill in linguistics, but not his patience for others, sadly.
Is he interred at the mortuary?
Why, no. His ashes are kept here.
Finam points to a bronze urn sitting atop a stack of books beside a bouquet of long-dead and dried-up flowers.
Why? A necroscope, are you? Speak with the dead? No matter. I appear to have run out of time. Do return if you find those notes, but you'll have to excuse me for now, sir. Farewell.
Farewell, Finam. Planescape Torment, the Unofficial audio series. A narrative let's play adapted and produced by RevocerGM, combining in-game audio with additional voice acting through dialogue and descriptions to improve your listening experience. Rediscover the amazing story of the 1999 cult classic isometric video game, Planescape Torment, like you've never heard before. The brothel of Slating intellectual lusts.
Chief, I don't say this enough, but you are a true friend.
Put your tongue back in your head, Skull. They're just a bunch of posh turrets.
Now, Fiendling, I have to ask, where did you get that accent?
Accent? What you on about?
Never mind.
Come on, let's get inside. The brothel of Slating intellectual lusts is a beautiful, oval-shaped building surrounded by twisting pilasters that coil about the structure, resembling the intertwined fingers of two clasped hands. Between the columns, panes of tinted glass mask an inviting glow of laughter and light within. Inside, you are enveloped in a warmth and hospitality beyond that which you have felt before. The fresh scent of eucalyptus clears your head from the fumy weight of Sigel's air, and a stream of merriment trickles playfully into your ears. It is as if some enchantment on the place itself has been set to smooth the tension away from your bones. A kindly-looking older man sways in the foyer towards the exit, almost bumping into you as he clears the laughter from his eyes.
Pardon me, good sir. I did not see you there.
No problem.
Oh, very good, very good. Excuse me, what is this place?
The old man smiles, his eyes twinkling with joy.
I can tell you that it is the most wondrous establishment. The ladies here are so enchanting. Even that deliciously mouthy Kamaxi in her own special way.
But
please, young sir, speak to Fall from Grace of the Brothel. As proprietor, she may share with you much greater insights into the place than I have to offer.
The man steps outside onto the street and gazes at the rising buildings before taking a deep breath and heading into the Sigil morn.
Farewell.
Past the entrance, the space opens out into a wide cylindrical colonnade, forming a cloistered hub of sorts that spreads into multiple adjoining chambers. It isn't busy, but what patrons do mill about are as varied a display of plainer peoples as you could expect, all with an ease and contentment as if held in a dream.
Excuse me, sir.
A young woman begins to approach, her bright blue eyes beaming.
Greetings.
She places a gloved hand in yours and curtsies gracefully, her rosy cheeks dimpled with a smile of delight.
Well met, good sir. And how are you this fine day?
She suddenly notices your scars and places her hands over her mouth.
Oh my, you're hurt.
She blinks.
All over. Powers above, Chief. She's right. I never noticed before. You're covered in scars.
They're all old scars. I'm fine.
She nods quietly, lowering her hand.
I do have some questions, though.
Uh-huh.
She can't seem to tear her eyes from your scars.
Oh, how shameful of me. I don't mind my rude staring.
She, again, makes a little curtsy.
It is my great pleasure to welcome you to our brothel for the slating of intellectual lusts.
Are you, the proprietor?
Me? Lady Grace? No. Forgive me. I'm so embarrassed. I'm Nanny, one of the students here.
Students?
Mm-hmm.
She returns to staring at your body.
Oh, you have tattoos under those scars, too. What's that one?
That one's,
looks fascinating. Look at the way the lines of ink. I think that's ink.
She squints at the tattoo and then reaches out to touch it.
Well, maybe... No, I think that's ink. Is it ink?
She traces a finger around its edges.
What a pattern. Oh, look at the way the lines intersect here. That's simply amazing.
She then purses her lips and frowns in disappointment.
I could make it out better if there weren't so many scars.
There's nothing to be done about the scars, I'm afraid. I tried. They're permanent.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Pox on me for even mentioning them.
Her face contorts into a cringe.
But I have to know, are you absolutely sure you're all right? I'm looking at you, and I can't help but believe that you're not in some pain.
None of the physical variety, really.
Oh, are you hurt inside? In the head?
She clasps her hands eagerly.
Well, mayhap I can help. In fact, I know I can. Part of a sensate's training is to learn how to draw hurt from others. Our mistress says a sensate may draw pain from a wound and bring it into oneself. But nonetheless, I can help. May I try? Oh, please, say yes.
Yes. Please do.
Nenny clasps her hands and makes to rest them lightly upon your forehead. As she draws near, you notice Nenny's skin is lightly perfumed with the scent of lilacs. She rests her gloved hands gently above your brow and closes her eyes. She then hums lightly to herself and you feel a faint warmth spreading throughout your body.
Thanks. That felt nice.
Sure. I was so glad I could help.
I had a question.
Oh, please, ask.
What exactly is this place?
This place? It's the Brothel of Slating Intellectual Lusts, a school that was started by a mistress fall from grace. The prostitutes here, like me, are taught the ins and outs of talking to people, all to help us learn more about ourselves and others. I love it here. It's a non-stop wave of experiences crashing into me, filling my head with fresh new ideas.
I guess it's good that there's something in there. Hey, Anna, was that a smile?
Quit, Skull.
Ignore them. So what is it that you do here?
What do? I talk. Like I'm talking to you, silly.
She giggles and pokes you in the belly.
Just like I talk to all the patrons here. All the prostitutes do. That's what the brothel's about.
Right. I think I understand.
Mm-hmm. Learning new ways to talk and share experiences and understand other people. It's one of the greatest pleasures.
Nenny, is everything all right?
Oh, Mistress Grace. I was just greeting our guests here.
Thank you, Nenny. I'll see to them for now.
No,
it's okay. Well done. Thank you.
Nenny gives another quick curtsy,
Sir? Mistress Grace?
then walks away. Before you is a golden-haired woman dressed in a violet and azure blouse underneath a fine leather bodice, and draped across her shoulders are two long, elegant wings. She is doubtlessly one of the most beautiful women you have ever seen.
Greetings.
She takes your measure, then nods slightly. Her eyes are azure too, and they lock you in a gaze that leaves you feeling both exposed yet comforted.
Well met, traveller. How may I help you?
She reaches up to brush back a stray lock of golden hair.
Who are you?
I'm called Fall from Grace.
She studies you for a moment.
You are new to Sigil, are you not?
No. I suspect I have been here for quite some time, actually.
Fall from Grace raises an eyebrow.
Indeed.
Yes. But that is a long tale. Perhaps longer than I know. I'm more interested in what this place is.
This is the Brothel of Slating Intellectual Lusts.
She studies you again.
I take it by your question that you did not intend to partake of this establishment?
Brothel of Slating Intellectual Lusts. What kind of brothel is this?
I established this brothel to give those lustful fevers that strike the mind more avenues of expression rather than the simply carnal. Much pleasure can be had in conversation and engaging in the verbal arts with others.
Sounds dull.
I assure you it is not. Tour the brothel. See for yourselves.
So, this is a brothel where there's no intercourse.
Only of a psychological nature. Rest assured, it is still quite stimulating.
I have to ask, why did you establish such a place?
That is an odd question.
She frowns.
I don't think anyone has ever asked me that, at least directly.
My apologies, Lady Grace. I didn't mean to be so direct. I was merely curious.
Oh, no apologies are necessary. I'm more than happy to discuss the reasons with you if you wish.
I would like to hear them, yes.
Part of the answer to your question requires that you know that I am a member of the Society of Sensation. Our faction believes that one should experience as much of the multiverse as possible.
And that is why you established this place.
This brothel is intended to slake the lusts of even the hardened intellectual. It is designed to stimulate the mind, to heighten one's awareness of themselves and others, to create new ways of experiencing another person. It is for those who seek something more than the shallowness of fleeting physical pleasures.
I see. So, this establishment just encourages intellectual fencing rather than, well, another kind of fencing. The women here must be special indeed.
The women here are aspiring sensates. They have come to me in search of instruction, to prepare themselves to enter the faction. Also, many of them have a natural grasp of language that can shatter the crust of the most hardened individual.
So, you're a sensate then?
She bows slightly.
Yes. And to further answer your previous question, I hope that by learning the art of language and its subtleties, that the patrons and the students here may learn more about themselves. One is only as limited as their command of the language. To be able to employ language to evoke emotions in others is a tremendous skill.
I see. Can I ask you some other questions?
Yes?
Sorry, your name is Fall from Grace.
I am full from grace.
A mock frown furrows her brow.
Can it be you've forgotten me already?
Lady Grace, I assure you, you have no fear of being forgotten by me. You are quite memorable.
What you on about bandying around them fancy words? Has your sense left you?
I was just complimenting her so she would pardon my rudeness, Anna. All right?
You playing the dandy, so you are? And what fool you are for doing it with a fiend? Are you bound for the cackle house next?
No offence was meant. Forgive my teasing.
No harm was done, and no apologies are necessary, my lady. Can I ask you some other questions?
Yes?
If I may ask, Lady Grace, the wings on your back, you're not human, I take it.
She's one of the fiends. One of the succubi she is. She'll take your measure, then she'll take your soul to the lower planes, so she will.
Your companion is correct. I am a lesser Tenari, more specifically, a succubus.
She gives a soft sigh.
I'm afraid we're a little too common in the lower planes and elsewhere for our own good. Most of my race spend their time seducing mortals with various pleasures of the flesh.
And you?
I'd like to think that I've distanced myself from that. It is ultimately a trivial and non-productive way for one to spend one's time here in the multiverse. There is much more to life, wouldn't you agree?
Perhaps so.
Anyway, you didn't come here to flatter me and talk about my wings. Why are you here?
I came here looking for help. Perhaps you can help me.
Help? What kind of help are you looking for?
I seem to have lost my memories.
If you've forgotten my name again, I will find it harder to forgive you this time.
No, I've lost the memories of my past. And in so doing, I've lost myself.
You've been stricken with amnesia.
Fall from Grace looks a little pained.
How terrible. Do you have any idea how it happened?
Not really. At least not that I can remember. I woke up on a slab in the mortuary, and everything before that is black.
You awoke in the mortuary?
I think the dustman mistook me for being dead. Or I was dead, or something. All I know is that my skin heals remarkably quickly. I could be immortal, but I don't even know that for sure. The Lady Grace seems to be appraising you with renewed interest.
Those scars on your body.
She reaches out a hand as if to touch you.
May I?
Sure. Fall from Grace drags her finger across your chest lightly, tracing the edges of your scars and following the curves where they blend into some of your tattoos, just as Nenny had done minutes before. She seems fascinated.
These scars do look as if they would have taken several lifetimes to accumulate.
They certainly do, though some are more recent. Fall from Grace steps back.
Some of those wounds would have been fatal to a normal man.
She taps her chin, thinking.
What do you intend to do now?
Well, I need to get my memories back, and my life back. It seems I am set to scour the plains and search inside myself until I can piece together who I am and what brought me to this state. She begins to pace about, and then turns to look you dead in the eye, as if she were trying to weigh the truth in your words.
I must say, I've never met a man who had lost himself in the literal sense.
She raises an eyebrow.
Forgive me, but your condition is intriguing.
Well, I'm glad you think so.
I've offended you with my words.
She bows her head.
I give my apology if you will have it.
Apology accepted. She nods.
And you came here to solve all of this?
No, I came here looking for a book.
A book? We're no library.
One of your patrons left something here. Finam the linguist. His research notes, I think.
Well, you are welcome to tour the brothel and look around. And of course, if it will help, several of our students are well versed in the verbal arts. Perhaps some of them will be able to rekindle your memories.
I may do that. She holds your gaze as you linger here. Something makes you reluctant to leave her presence.
Yes?
Would you?
What is it? Are you hoping for a guide?
Kind of. Would you like to join us on our travels? Anna stiffens, then starts muttering under her breath.
Who's to say she'd be coming with us? We didn't need the likes of her, so's we don't.
By that, fiendling, I'm all for the succubus coming with us. And pals know you're about as fun as passing a caltrop through your bowels.
You best latch your bone box skull, or I'll rattle you so hard they'll be picking your teeth off the spire.
Travel with you?
Fall from Grace smiles slightly. She seems to be ignoring your companions.
That's rather forward of you.
I'd rather be honest with my intentions. You seem extremely pleasant and well-versed in the ways of the plains. A companion with that kind of knowledge would be most welcome.
Hey, wait just a minute. I'm the one with the well-versed plains stuff. That's my job, Chief.
Having two people knowledgeable about the plains in that band seems pretty smart to me. Besides, I said pleasant too, Mort.
Pleasant on the eyes, maybe. It looks to me like all some chit has to do is show a little skin and you'll sign a write-up. I mean, not that I mind, really. I just thought I'd mention it.
Noted, Mort. Look, Lady Grace, excuse me if I'm being too forward, but would you care to travel with us?
I appreciate your candor. I shall counter with some of my own. Why should I travel with you?
Lady Grace, I intend to travel to places perhaps no one else has ever been to, or could reach. Would that not interest you?
It would. It would indeed. Yet...
You mean you wouldn't be interested in traveling with an immortal amnesiac who is searching the plains for himself?
When you put it like that.
She smiles slightly.
Such a suggestion is intriguing, make no mistake about it.
Then you would like to travel with us then?
If you wish me to, then there is something you must do for me.
All right.
There are 10 students in this establishment. You have already met dear Nenny. I would like you to speak to all of them, then return to me with your thoughts. Then we shall see if we shall travel together or not.
As you wish. I'll go speak to them then. I will return when I have spoken to all of them. Thank you for listening to Planescape Torment, the unofficial audio series, a RevocerGM production. To support the show and those involved, please consider subscribing to our Patreon or donating via our Ko-fi page. Links to both are in the description.